Hello, good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Yes, you must be online. Online guys, can you confirm anyone? My screen is visible, everyone?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, today we are going to discuss about cloud introduction, right? So this is very important, right? So what is cloud? Why cloud? What are the advantages of cloud, right? So why the companies are looking for cloud platforms? Why they are migrating their infrastructures to cloud, right? So why they are hosting applications on cloud? So we'll try to understand. Yeah, before going to this, anyone having any questions on previous sessions? So yesterday we discussed about some question and answers, right? And also day before yesterday, we have done DevOps demo, right? So anyone having any questions before going to this? Yeah. Can you mute everyone? Everyone, can you mute? So recording will be disturbed, right? So you can mute. Fine. Right. Yeah. So basically, what is cloud computing? What is cloud? Anyone? What is cloud? It is a, yeah, this is the definition which I got from internet, right? So Google. So simply put, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including server, storage, databases, networking, software, blah, 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 right? So what does it mean? Yeah. So for example, so imagine there is no cloud concept. There is no cloud, right? We are using all these servers in local data center, local on-premises servers we are using, okay? So when we are using local servers, we'll be having full control of them. We'll take the full control, right? So whenever you want to restart, whenever you want to shut down, whenever you want to bring back to normal state, we'll take full control of them, right? Yeah. So currently we are not using physical servers, local servers, right? So because yeah, client is looking for cloud servers because cost saving here. So few years ago, we used to use physical environments, physical servers, local servers, so local data center environment, infrastructure, right? So however, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now, right? So we are not using any servers in local data center, local on-premises setup. Always, yeah, all the applications we are hosting on cloud environment because of the costing, right? So whatever servers we are hosting on cloud, whatever applications we are hosting on cloud, so whatever infrastructure we are using in cloud, for that infrastructure, we are paying the bills like gas bills, electricity bills. For example, so if I use one server from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., for that 9 hours only, I need to pay the bills, right? So when I stop the server, bill will be stopped. So when I start the server, cloud server, bill will be started. When I stop the server, bill will be stopped. If you use 1 hour per day, cloud server, for that 1 hour only we have to pay the bills, right? So previously we used to use physical servers, but here we are using cloud environment because of cost saving. So client always check the costing. So cost cutting, right? Everywhere cost cutting. Currently, so most of the project teams, they are moving to cloud because of the cost saving. So when we use physical server, for example, if you are spending $500 for physical server, when we use cloud server, we spent only $100. So 1/3 cost will be saved. So when we use cloud servers, 1/3 cost will be saved, right? Yeah. So that is why project teams are looking for cloud environment. cloud infrastructure. Fine. So this is Google Drive, right? So where we see this drive? In Gmail. In Gmail, this drive will be available, right? So when you want to upload any data, when you want to download any data, directly we connect to the Google Drive and we can upload the data, we can download the data. So when we upload any data, where that data will be saved? When we upload any files into Google Drive, where those files will be saved?
On the server farm.
Okay. So backend there will be a server, right? So backend there will be a server. Actually, it is not a server. It is a data center. Directly the files will be saved in Google Data Center, right? So we are talking about data center, right? So what is data center? What is data center? Anyone? What is data center? Data center is a server room where we host all the servers, right? So data center is a server room. So people will call it as hub room or network room. It is a server room where we host all the servers. So in data center, we have different components are available here. Okay, servers will be available, servers available in data center, and storages will be available, switches will be available, routers will be available, network, load balancers, and backup devices. So these are all available in the data center, right? So when we talk about data center, all these devices are hosted in data center, right? So who will maintain this? Who will maintain this data center? Who will maintain this data center? Local admins will maintain this data center. Local data center people will maintain this data center, right? Yeah. So we are talking about data center. So what are the advantages of cloud? We'll try to understand now. What are the advantages of cloud? Yeah. For example, we'll take small Java project here. Java project. Right? So if you want to start any project, or else if you want to start any startup company, right? So very first thing we require servers, right? So this is a Java project, first project. Let us say startup company, right? First project. When you want to start any project or startup company, yeah, for example, startup company, very first thing we require servers, right? So who will take care of the servers? Admins will take care, right? So currently there is no admins. So we are talking about cloud advantages here. So this is cloud setup. I'm talking about, this is a startup company, cloud server setup. Cloud server setup, right? Yeah. So very first thing we require servers, right? So when we start any startup company, yeah. So if you try to get any project from US client or Europe client, so before getting any project, there will be some process. There will be some process, which is a pre-sales process. We can say pre-sales process, right? So before getting the real project from client, before getting the real-time project from client, we need to prepare some POC. So normally startup companies, what they will do, they will get projects from US clients. They will work on the projects, right? So before getting the project, you need to prepare some POC. What is POC? Anyone? What is POC?
Proof of code.
Proof of concept, right? Proof of concept. Fine. So proof of concept is a simple sample project. So before getting a real project, we need to prepare some POC that we need to showcase to client. If the client is approved the POC, then they will give the real project. For example, if you want to buy any laptop or mobile, what we will see? We'll see the reviews, we'll see the sample mobiles, right? The same way, whenever we try to get any real project, we need to prepare some sample project, which is nothing but POC. That we need to showcase to client. So if the client is approved for that POC, then we'll get the real project, right? Yeah. So this POC normally we take 45 days timeline, 45 days to prepare this POC, right? So for which client asks you to take 2 development servers, 2 QA servers, and 2 production servers. So why we require 3 types of servers here, 3 different set of servers? When the developers develop the code in development servers, they don't directly deploy on production. Before that, testing will be happened. That is why we take different set of servers here, right? So here in development servers, developers will work on the development servers first 30 days. First 30 days, developers will work on the development servers. They develop the code, right? So once development is completed, after that, from 31 days to 35 days, sorry, 31 days to 40 days, 10 days, testing will be happening. Testing will be happening 31 days to 40 days. So after that, from 41 days to 41 to 45 days, what we will do? We deploy the code on production server. This is the actual process every project follow. Every project teams follow in real-time projects. When they try to get real project, they follow this process, right? So here we have 3 types of servers, 3 set of servers, physical servers. We can say physical servers. This is not, no, remove this. So this is physical setup. Okay, so this is not a cloud setup. This is physical setup I'm talking about. So this is POC, 2 development servers, 2 QA servers, 2 production servers. So 3 set of servers we have taken here. This is physical environment, physical setup. Yeah. Once we prepare this servers, once we deploy onto production, then we can showcase to client. If the client is approved, we'll get the real process. If the client is not approved, what will happen? Sorry? Yeah, if the client is not approved, this is waste of money. Server costing is higher cost. So this is yeah, not cloud setup. So before going to cloud, I just want to give, this is physical servers. Physical server setup. Okay, not cloud servers. Okay, after that we'll see cloud servers. Okay, yeah. So if the client is not approved this POC, this is waste of money, because this is startup company, first project we are trying to get. The company is established company, this servers we can move to other project, but this is first project we are trying to get from the client, right? So this is waste of money, right? Yeah. Now for this POC, before getting the servers, before procuring the servers, so the servers we need to procure, right, from vendor. Dell servers, HP servers, we can procure from the vendor. We need to place the order. They will deliver, right? So before getting the servers, we need to get the server licensing, OS licensing, software licensing, right? License required. We need to procure the license. So when we talk about licensing, so what is the minimum period would be? Licensing minimum period. Minimum period. For example, in Windows.
1 year.
Yes, 1 year, right? Yeah, we are using Windows in our laptop, right? If you want to get any license, Minimum would be 1 year only. But here our POC is 45 days. So for 45 days, we need to procure 1 year license, right? So if you want to get 6 months or 3 months, they don't provide. Minimum 1 year, you need to procure the license, right? And also we required one admin, right, to set up the servers, because developers will not have any knowledge to set up the servers. We required one admin, right? And also we required one server room, right? And also we required central AC to maintain the servers, because yeah, if you want to run any server, AC required. Without AC, it will not run. So when you enter into the data center, we'll see the -degrees temperature. Okay, so in that only servers will run. Fine. Also, we require security. We require security, right? And also we required network. All these things required, right, to set up these servers, right? So if the POC is success, it is fine. If the POC is not success, this is waste of money, right? Yeah. Same requirement by using cloud setup. How can we achieve this? We'll try to understand, right? So same Java project. So this is physical environment, right? Yeah. Now same Java project. Can you mute everyone? Some background noise is coming here. Same project. It is a startup, same startup company. This is cloud setup. Right. So here, same POC. Can you mute everyone? Right. Fine. Same POC in cloud setup. Yeah. In cloud, what will happen? So whenever we want to have any servers, whenever we require any servers, so we can create a number of servers within 1 minute in cloud. In cloud, we can create servers within 1 minute only. But whereas physical environment, if you want to configure any server, first we need to place the order with vendor. They will deliver within 1 week or 10 days. After that, we need to move the servers to data center. We need to insert into racks. We need to install operating system. We need to install Java, Git, Maven, whatever tools you want. So we need to install patches. After that, we move to production. That will take some time. But a cloud setup, so when you require any servers in cloud, within 1 minute we can create a number of servers with all packages, whatever package required, within 1 minute, right? So here what will happen? So first 30 days we require 2 servers, right? Yeah. First what we will do, we create 2 development servers for first 30 days. Right? So whenever we require any servers, within 2 minutes we can create. No need to create all the servers at a time. Once complete the development, after that we can create 2 more servers after 30 days. No need to create at a time. Right? So we can create 2 more servers for QA, for testing, from 31 days to 40 days. After that, once testing is completed, we can create 2 more servers, because we can create 1 minute, within 1 minute only, right? Production servers from 41 days to 45 days. So this is how we can create whenever we require servers, right? Fine. So here in cloud setup, when we create any cloud servers, we no need to worry about licensing part. Licensing will be taken care by AWS vendor, Azure vendor, GCP vendor. Cloud vendor will take care of the licensing, right? Here, no licensing. No license required, right? And also no admin required. So admin is not required here. So admins already gone. Admins are not there. As the DevOps here, so we need to create the infrastructure also. No admins, right? And no server room. No server room. No data center. Because so all the servers are hosted in cloud. As a DevOps here, what we will do? We will connect to cloud. In the cloud only, we create the infrastructure, servers, right? Here, no central AC required. No AC, right? No server security. Because cloud vendor will take care of that, right? No network. No need to maintain the network here. So these things will be maintained by cloud vendor only, AWS vendor, right? Yeah. So whatever servers we are utilizing in cloud, for that usage we have to pay the bills. That's it. Like renting. If you use the server 1 hour, you pay the bills for 1 hour only. Okay. So these things not required. These are all maintained by AWS only, right? Fine. So in this cloud setup, if the POC is success, it is fine. POC is approved by client, it is fine. You get the project. The POC is not success. What will happen? This is also waste of money. But here what will happen? In this cloud setup, $100 will be wasted. But whereas physical environment, $500 will be wasted. These are the advantages of cloud. So cloud is all about cost saving, right? So when we use physical environment, physical setup, cost will be higher. When we use cloud server, less costing. You are asking some question.
Time saving.
Time also save. Yes, time saving, cost saving, right? Any questions here, anyone? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So currently project teams are looking for cloud servers, cloud environment because of cost saving, right? So everywhere costing, right? Everywhere cost cuttings because of cloud. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So now when we upload any files into Google Drive, those files directly upload into data center, right? Google data center. Fine. Now, cloud computing is having 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, 4 deployment models. What are those? We'll try to understand. 5 essential characteristics. Okay. So yeah, let us go to this here. So 5 essential characteristics are there. First one is on demand. What is on demand? Anyone? What is on demand? Anyone?
Whenever we
Any-
need, it will be available.
Right. Correct. So on demand is nothing but whenever we need any servers, whenever we need any infrastructure, that will be available within 1 minute. For example, I require some servers. I require 100 servers. That 100 servers are available. That should be available within 1 minute only. That is nothing but on demand, right? So I require something that should be available immediately. That is nothing but on demand, right? So in cloud environment, whenever we require any servers, whenever we require any storage, whenever we require any network, we can create within 1 minute. But whereas physical environment cannot do that, right? So that is nothing but on demand, right? So next one, broad network access. Whatever cloud servers we are using, those we can access from anywhere, from your home, office, even though from your mobile also you can access your servers, right? So that is nothing but broad network access. Next one, resource pooling. What is resource pooling? So in cloud, whatever resources we are using, those we can pull it up and can reuse. Means For example, we are using one server. One project team required one server. As per the project team requirement, we created this server in cloud and over to project team. They start the development, right? So once they complete the development, again they will ask you to terminate the server. Terminate means delete. So once the project is completed, server not required. If you keep the server as is, some costing will be added. That is why project team will inform us to terminate the server. So by the time we have to terminate, at the same time we have to save the storage, whatever storage is available in the server. In that, data will be there that we need to save somewhere and we can reuse whenever we require. Project data, like application development, something happened, the project server. That server storage we have to save somewhere and we can reuse whenever we need it. That is nothing but resource pooling. Resource pooling is nothing but whatever resources we are using in the cloud, that we can reuse whenever we need. Okay. Next one, rapid elasticity. Elasticity. What is elasticity? Whenever we are using servers, for example, so in cloud environments, whatever servers we are using, those we can increase the resources, we can decrease the resources whenever we need it. For example, I'm working on some database server. So I'm working on some activity, middle of the activity, the server is giving some performance issues. Without shutting down, without down the server, on the fly, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the storage, I can increase the processing speed, right? So that is rapid elasticity. So on the fly, the server is in running state, on the fly can increase the resources by single click, right? So, but physical environment, it is not possible, right? So cloud environment only, it is possible. We can scale up our resources, right? So that is nothing but rapid elasticity. Next one, measured services. Measured service. Whatever resources we are using, that for that usage, we have to pay the bills. For example, we are using one server, 9 AM to 6 PM. For that 9 hours only, we pay the bills. Or else we are using some storage. For that utilization, whatever size you are using, the storage, for that usage only, we pay the bills. But whereas physical environment, not like that, right? In cloud environment, so measured service is nothing but whenever we use any service, for that uses, whatever uses used, for that uses only, we pay the bills. Right? Any questions here, anyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? Essential characteristics. Yeah, next one. Service models. We have 3 service models, right? So infrastructure as service. IaaS is a infrastructure as a service. So PaaS, platform as a service. SaaS, software as a service. What is IaaS? What is infrastructure as a service, right? Yeah. As the DevOps engineer, what we will do, we'll create infrastructure. On top of that, we deploy DevOps tools. We work on DevOps tools. That is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service. What is this? So in the cloud, in AWS, when we log into the AWS console, we'll be having services like EKS, Elastic Kubernetes service, or else other platform service, right? So when we use platform as a service, when we log into the console, AWS console, directly you can use the platform services without installing anything. That is nothing but platform. Platform already available. Infrastructure means you need to create an infrastructure, you need to install, configure all the tools. But platform as service, once we log into the console, that platform will be available. Right? Next one, third one, software as a service. Right? So this is mainly for reusability, like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site. This is mainly for reusability. Right? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Right? Any questions here? Next one, deployment models. We have 4 deployment models here: private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud. Right? So these are the 4 deployment models. So what is private cloud? Private cloud is nothing but on-premises cloud, local setup, local server setup. This is nothing but private cloud. So next one, public cloud. What is public cloud? Public cloud is a AWS cloud, Azure cloud, Google cloud, right? Next one, hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is nothing but is a combination of private and public. Hybrid cloud is a combination of private and public. So why hybrid cloud here? Why the companies are using hybrid cloud? What the importance? For example, HDFC Bank is there. HDFC Bank. They are using hybrid cloud. Why they are using hybrid cloud? So they host their databases in their local servers. Bank accounts, transactions, they host in local servers, private cloud. They hosted these websites like net banking website, credit card websites, right? HDFC portal websites. They host on public cloud, AWS cloud. So what is the importance here? Why they are hosting like that? Still, they are not believing cloud. Still, they are not believing cloud. If I host my databases in cloud, public cloud, if anything goes wrong, business will be impacted. So like that, they are thinking. But cloud is 100% security. Cloud is 100% security, right? Since 2013, I'm seeing. So far, we haven't seen any security concerns. In cloud, we haven't seen any security concerns in our project. Since 2013, I'm working on cloud platform, right? So we haven't seen any single security issue. So security is very, very important here. So every cloud platform, they're trying to give best security because so client data will be hosted on cloud. If anything goes wrong, business will be impacted, right? So that is why security is most important. So every cloud platform, they're trying to give best security. So AWS is giving best security, Azure also giving best security, GCP also giving, right? So every cloud platform, they're trying to give best security, right? So hybrid cloud is a combination of public and private. So private, yeah, their databases they host on private servers, they host their websites on public cloud, right? That is nothing but hybrid cloud. Next one is community cloud. What is community cloud? It is a government cloud, defense cloud. This is high security cloud. So others cannot enter into this cloud, right? Yeah, these are the deployment models. Any questions here? Anyone having any questions here?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Can you please go to physical server and the difference between a cloud server, that PDF?
Cloud server.
Uh,
This
yes.
one, right?
In that physical server and cloud server, the development is 30 days and testing will be 31 to 40 days and production is 41 to 45 days. But how can we save time in cloud server?
Means save time in cloud server. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So whenever you complete your activity, you can stop the server. No need to start. So, for example, we started our activity at 9 a.m. We completed by 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., you can shut down the server. Once you shut down the server, cost will be saved. Charges will not be happened. Okay, charges will not be happened. Also, whenever you want to create server, within 1 minute you can create server in cloud. But here, physical server, you need to place the order with vendor, Dell vendor, HP vendor. They will deliver. They will take some time to deliver. After that, you need to install operating system, softwares, Java, Git, whatever. You need to install plugins, patches, and you need to move into production. That will take some time. But cloud not like that. Whenever you require any server, you can create within 1 minute with all packages, all plugins, all licenses. That is time saving, right?
Got it.
Any other questions, anyone? Fine. So these are the 4 deployment models: private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud. Yeah. Is Mr. Jeff Bezos, who invented AWS. In 2002, Amazon was born. Amazon Web Services was, it was introduced in 2002, right? So by the time, initially they started working on some e-commerce business. Okay, so slowly they enter into the cloud platform. Initially they set up the cloud platform for their business. So slowly they started giving services to the other companies. Now AWS is in first place, right? It is the leader. AWS is the leader now. So we have 25 more clouds are available, but AWS is in first place. Currently, AWS is in first place. Services wise, security wise, costing wise, the costing is bit higher. AWS services are bit higher costing compared with other platforms, other cloud platforms. But compare with physical servers, very cheap, right? Yeah. So performance wise, very good. AWS is very good. That is why it is in first place, right? Yeah. Is the world richest man? If you search in Google, world richest man, his name in first place, Jeff Bezos, right? Yeah. So these are the popular cloud platforms. So AWS, Amazon Web Services is in first place, Azure is in second place, and Google Cloud is in third place, right? So these are the popular cloud platforms. So 25 more clouds are there, other clouds. DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku, different cloud platforms are there, right? So these are the quadrants. Yeah. So yeah, these are the quadrants. AWS is in first place. Microsoft Azure is in second place. Google is in third place. So here we have other clouds also: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. Different clouds are there, right? So currently Google is investing more on Google Cloud. So Google is giving very good competition to Microsoft. Maybe it will come to second place, Google, maybe after 1 year. So Google is giving very good competition to Microsoft Azure, right? Yeah. These are the cloud computing providers. So different vendors available, right? 25 more clouds are there. These are the vendors. Next one. So cloud market share. Each cloud, how much share is there in the market, right? See here. So Amazon Web Services, AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? So Azure occupied 18%, Google occupied 9%, Alibaba Cloud 6%, IBM 5%, Salesforce 3%, TechNet Cloud 2%, Oracle Cloud 2%, like this, right? So AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? Next one, cloud DevOps market growth. Yeah, since 2014, I'm seeing the growth. The market growth is like this. So coming 10 to 15 years, the market is like this. So minimum 10 to 15 years, cloud and DevOps market is like this one. So year on year, jobs are increasing. So cloud platforms are increasing, right? So cloud applications are increasing. So migrations are increasing, right? So year on year it is increasing. So coming 10 years, market growth would be like this, minimum 10 years, right? Yeah. So next one, EC2, we'll see EC2 service. This is the first service in AWS. While working on AWS, we'll see this service. Okay. EC2 is the elastic compute cloud. So which is first service in AWS. While working on cloud platform, we'll see this. Right? Any questions up to here, anyone? So now what we will do? So we'll walk through the course content. We'll walk through the course content once, right? Let's open course content here. Yeah, this is our course content. See here. So we are going to cover 3 cloud platforms: AWS, Azure, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and DevOps, right? So these are the platforms, AWS platforms, and Linux basics also will be covered here. So first we'll start with AWS. Yeah, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Linux basics, right? Introduction to DevOps. These are the tools we are going to cover. DevOps tools like Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, Ansible, Nexus, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Apache Tomcat. Python scripting also will be covered here, and 3 live projects will be covered here. These are the 3 live projects, right? So we'll start with AWS first. After that, Linux, we'll discuss about Linux. After that, we'll start DevOps. Once complete the DevOps tools, we'll come back to Azure or Google, right? So after that, once complete these 2 platforms, we'll work on Python scripting and projects, right? Like this, sequence like this, right? Now, so these are the AWS services. These are the AWS services we are going to learn. EC2, S3, EBS, Elastic File System, Glacier, right? So essential characteristics, different things are there. IAM, AMI, so Cloud Trail, Cloud Watch, monitoring tools. So VPC, it is a networking part, right? So here SNS, SPS, security groups, gateways, different ports, and backup services. So SNS, simple notification service, SPS. So like this, nearly 18 services we are going to work on AWS, right? Yeah, this is Azure syllabus. See here, this is Azure syllabus and Google Cloud. This is Google Cloud syllabus, right? So Linux, these are the Linux modules up to here, right? So Linux will take 3 hours, 3 days, 3 to 4 days maximum. Okay. Next, DevOps tools. Introduction to DevOps. What is DevOps? DevOps principles, DevOps challenges, importance of DevOps. We'll go one by one. After that, we'll start Git and GitHub, right? So these are the Git services. Jenkins will go deep dive. Maven also will go deep dive. Nexus also will go deep dive. So Tomcat, Apache Tomcat also will go deep dive. Ansible. Ansible is very advanced tool, very core tool, right? Ansible also will go deep dive. Ansible will take 4 to 5 days, right? Docker also, it is a continuous tool, very advanced tool, right? So Docker also will go deep dive. After that, Kubernetes. Currently, Kubernetes is hot topic, right? Very hot. If you are good in Kubernetes, only Kubernetes, you can crack the interview easily, right? Yeah, Kubernetes. After that, Terraform. Terraform also very core tool, advanced tool. Terraform is a infrastructure automation tool. Yeah, after that, 3 real-time projects, interview sessions, and interview preparation, 3 months end-to-end training, right? Yeah, and also here general sessions will be there. So email communication, roles, responsibilities, stand-up calls, internal team meetings, releases and purpose, KT sessions, day-to-day activities, daily tickets, will try to understand this. And also Python session will be there. Python modules are there, right? So these are the things we are going to learn, right? It will take 3 months, right? Within 3 months, we are going to complete this. Fine? Yeah. So I'll share with you this course content in the group. You can download and you can go through this. Okay. So in the group, WhatsApp group is created, right? Already. In the group, the document will be shared. You can download and you can go. Yeah. So from Monday onwards, link will be changed. Meeting link will be changed. So whoever not registered so far, whoever not clear the fee, right? You can clear the fee and you can send the screenshot to me and add it to WhatsApp group. Okay. Yeah. So anyone joined today only? Any new guys joined today? Any new guys joined today? Yeah. If anyone joined today, take down my number. So this is my mobile number 96422 is my number. In the chart, I put my number. Go to meeting chart. You can take down and you can WhatsApp me. You can call me. If you need any information. Right? Someone asked me some question here. Why AWS is in top in comparison with Azure and GC? Right? Good question. So AWS is having very huge data center footprints across the globe. They established, initially, Azure and AWS started initially, but AWS, they increased the data centers very faster. They have used customer count. That is why AWS in first place. They have very huge customer count. Even Azure also having, but compare with Azure and GCP, AWS is in first place. Fine. Any other questions, anyone? So Monday onwards, we'll start working on first we work on basic sessions like what is server, what is network, what is switch, what is router, what is IP address, subnet mask, gateways. We'll discuss this. So 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. After that, we'll start AWS. Slowly, we'll start AWS. Right? How to create AWS account, how to log into AWS, how to create infrastructure. Slowly, we'll enter into AWS. Right?
Sir, tomorrow will be class or not?
Yeah, our classes would be Monday to Friday only. Tomorrow,
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, no classes. Okay.
Okay.
So Monday to Friday only. Yeah. So coming Monday, we start basic sessions. Okay. Whoever not clear the fee, you can clear by today EOD, so that you will be added into WhatsApp group. We'll get the recordings in. From the we'll share the recordings in WhatsApp group only. Okay.
Can we leave now, sir?
Which one?
Can we leave the meet?
Yeah. So it's almost completed. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can leave. Yeah. No issues.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So WhatsApp group already created. Already 15 members already added into WhatsApp group. Nearly 50 members. I think. Nearly 50 members added already. Right. So whoever not clear the fee, you can make by today EOD. Monday onwards, meeting link will be changed. Okay. That is why you can make the fee by today EOD, so that you'll be added into WhatsApp group. I'll share the documentation, recording sessions in the WhatsApp group only. Whoever not received the recording sessions, last 3 recording sessions, I'll share with you. Don't worry. Okay. Whenever you add into WhatsApp group, you can WhatsApp. Whenever you clear the fee, you can share the screenshot, so that I'll add it to WhatsApp. Fine. Any questions, anyone? Yeah. If you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me. You can call me.
Hello.
After 10, I'll be free. Yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
Sir, I have paid full fees, but you cannot add in WhatsApp group.
Yeah. You'll be added today. Don't worry.
Okay.
By end of the day, if you are not added, just WhatsApp me. I'll add it. Okay. So today we'll add it. Okay. Fine. So we stop here. So Monday we'll work on basic sessions, basic concepts like servers, switches, routers, load balancers. Fine? Yeah. So I'll share with you this content. You can download in the group. I'll share with you, so you can download this and you can go through this. Fine? Yeah. So we stop here. Fine. Thank you all.